Backyard Bodyworks. I'm Robert. We are working on a 97 Honda Accord throttle position sensor. I almost said 2009, but the 2009 is over there. We're just about finished with it. Of course, the videos are not all complete yet. I haven't finished processing them, so I haven't gotten them up on YouTube yet. So you got a quick sneak peek of what the car looks like before all the videos are up. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be trying to replace the throttle position sensor, which is right back here. And what I found out is that the factory, it's never been replaced because the factory screws are the heads of the bolts are breakaway. So that means that I've got to figure out how to get those bolts out. And I don't have a Dremel tool to cut a notch in it, so I can get a little screwdriver in there to pull it out. So I'm gonna have to use, you know, I wouldn't necessarily call them draconian methods, but I would call them barbaric. And I am not going to show you that online, simply because of the fact that I might say a few words that, you know, a gentleman of my stature would not say in the company of others. So give me a second to try and get it off, and we'll go from there. Okay, stick with us. All right, with much convincing, I have gotten those two bolts out, and that right there is all that's left of the throttle positioning sensor that was in this car originally. I had to turn it into dust to get it off so I could get those out, because as you can see, there is no head on that whatsoever. It is just a breakaway bolt. So that is the new piece that I'm going to put in, and that shouldn't take long at all, because they've actually got some hex nuts in there with that I can put in with an Allen wrench. So it should be a fairly easy install. So stick close and we'll finish this up. All right, you guys can see that. Now, there's a little slot that piece has to go into in order for it to fit. And since it's on the back side over here, it's really hard to see. In fact, I'm having to use my fingers as my eyes. I do that quite a lot. And it should just snap into place. Yeah, well, that was pretty easy. Where's my easy button? That was easy. Get away from me, mosquito. Okay, now comes the tricky part, making sure this gets into that screw hole and doesn't fall down behind the engine. That's going to be the fun part, especially with the one on the bottom. It's not going to be happy. It's not going to make me happy. Okay, there's one. Come on, number two. Who does number two work for? Nice pop culture reference. If somebody can tell me what that movie, what movie that comes from, you'll get a pat on the back. And who are the actors? I'll make it even harder. They couldn't make it any easier to work on. Come on. We're engineers, we're not technicians. Another pop culture reference. You'll find I do that from time to time. All of a sudden voices will start coming out of my mouth. My backyard body helper often asks me, she's like, is it crowded inside your head? I said, no, we got plenty of room. All right, let's get that in there. Come on. Don't drop the Allen wrench. Because it's an awkward position. Oh, there we go. Alright guys, it's in. I'm going to plug it up and we are going to take it for a test drive and see what happens. Hopefully I won't, hopefully it'll start. There we go, that's clicked into place. Let me gather up all the tools. We gonna go for a drive. Well, I'm going for a drive. You guys go for a ride. Alright, let's go for a ride. Alright, it's in. Let's try it out, see what happens. Alrighty. Now that we're in and we're buckled up, we are going to see if this works like I hope it does. Okay. Okay, the computer's reading it. Nice. I might actually have to adjust the idle screw, or the idle on the throttle. Let's go. That's not good. There we go. Alright, we'll try this in just a second. Seems like I'm going to go into reverse now. Probably one of the pieces of the other throttle thing, and so we got to figure out what's that. So stick with us, we'll be right back. Alright guys, now that I've got that fixed, for some reason it wouldn't go into reverse. Not really sure what the trouble was. Let's go ahead and back up. Jaunt around the neighborhood. Alrighty, here we go. So far, so good. Seems to be running a lot smoother now that we got that new sensor in there. It was really hot. So with an old car like this, sometimes you got to fix something to fix something else. It's not unusual to have something like that happen, at least to me anyways. Been working on one of my cars on one problem, and all of a sudden there's like 3 more that need to be looked at, and it's like, oh great, now what do I do? And you got to fix those 2 problems before you can even fix the other problem. So, yeah. I forgot this is rush hour traffic. Gotta love it. Alright, no hesitation there. Nice power on the pickup. Like the computer's adjusted to the new sensor. I mean, engine's running smooth. There we go. Yeah, nice acceleration. Shifts really nice and easy. Doesn't shift too hard. It feels really good. I'm kind of excited that that it actually fixed the problem. And I tell you what, it is nice and smooth. The engine hasn't run this smooth on. And see, what the throttle position sensor does is it tells the computer, of course, what position it's in, and therefore the computer tells the fuel injection system how much gas to put in, or it's all controlled by the computer. So if this hadn't fixed it, my next thought would have been like, oh great, the computer's messed up, which would be time to sell the car. much higher. It's idling at right about 950, where it was almost like it was idling at like 500. And you know, that's not for this car. 500 is not where it needs to be idling. It needs to idle about anywhere between 900 and 1100 RPMs. All right, we are back at the house. The car seems to run fine. I am really excited that this seems to have fixed it, and we're gonna, I'm gonna watch it for the next couple of days, and I'm gonna consider this project done. And anything else on this car, I'll put it in this particular playlist, and you guys can watch it, rewatch it, whatever. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for being supportive of me and the Body Helper and the channel, and continue to watch the videos as they come out. Give me comments in below. I'll try to answer them as best as I can. And you guys take care of yourselves, and we'll see you on the flip side. Keep it shiny. Y'all have a good day.